So we got our choices here, and we actually have two interesting abilities, champions that we might, heroes. Oh, hero. Yep, hero. It says right here. Heroes that we might want to buy. I was thinking about getting Sad Dracula for a while, but Trophy Hunter I think is also interesting. Last Breath that also slays. The problem is a lot of the interesting Last Breaths sort of spawn mechanics, so them being slays is not that great. I'm gonna buy Sad Dracula actually and play my first game with him. Um, so here, okay, transform a good character. So I think I'm gonna go this. It won't keep as 6/6, but it does make it a little bit bigger. So a 3/4 goat that has the slay, get one attack, might grow a little bit, should win us the fight, at least tie. I think against most things, I think it's hard to have, I mean, obviously an egg. So this gives +2/+2, so if they had a monster, that could win. But yeah, we're in a good, I mean, we've been in a good position with anything. So now we have a 4/4 goat. This is one of the sort of classic situations where I think Cinderella I overrate, I'm pretty sure, but here we can buy this and use this. We're able to get her cast a spell and get a second minion. I assume these are called minions. Characters, I guess they're referred to. Get a second character. I'm probably gonna call them minions. So we have a decent shot of these proccing. Next turn, we're generally just gonna buy two things. Turn 4 is, the 5 gold turn is maybe when we can cast another spell. So this won't trigger super fast. I think it's best not to rush this. So here, unfortunately we don't have a super great setup with anything. It would be nice to get her in and try to get her slaying. And we could maybe get another. Unfortunately we can't buy this. This would be nice to put on her. We could do it obviously, but I think the right play is just something like this. We try to get her slaying for 5 here. He already has 5 attack, so he still has. So we want him frontline to all be able to slay. If they're too low attack to slay, then they can't continue to get attack, and you don't get the snowball effect. We could freeze here and then cast this on her next turn and try to do that. But I think when you hit the next level, you sort of want to get the roll for the higher level. Oh, he didn't even get the chance. So she'll get a slay trigger. So we got 2 slay triggers and we won the fight easily. Pretty good for us. So I think this might be worth casting. We get 2 off of it. Otherwise we could buy like 2 characters. We're not gonna have, we can have 1 good character. No, we actually could have 2 good characters up front. Yeah, I think that's better than, oh no, we can't buy both of these. We could buy this in one other thing. So I sort of want to buy this. I'm gonna cast this. Maybe we get lucky with the. Oh wow, we sort of got lucky with that. Trojan Donkey is interesting. She's interesting. If we put her here, we can get a decent buff. This is now down to 1. Getting slays on things with spawns isn't great. Getting slay on things with low health isn't anything special. We could roll, but I think we're just gonna go something like this, something like that maybe. We don't have a second good character yet to get full value, but I like this. Oh, so they got a slay effect. So this is not. Wow, their attacks are just lining up so well, unfortunately. So we're gonna lose this fight pretty badly. But getting this cast is pretty worthwhile, especially early game, especially for the 1 mana we spent. We could cast this again, because we don't want any 2 here. I think we're gonna do this. Wow, we got another good one. When you trigger Slay, get 1 gold. So since all our front characters have Slay, I think that's really good here. Can't do this. We don't have We just don't have any evil characters either. I think we could just roll again. We could put this up front and try to do it, but yeah, I think everything's just too bad. Could do something like this. I mean, this is obviously a double. Maybe it's worth it just to maybe get a thing, but this is just a lot more power. Is it more powerful? Yeah, I think we're gonna go. I mean, this is more powerful in this scenario because we buff its defense a little bit. I think we're gonna go this, and then we'll roll and see if we can hit anything interesting. I don't think these are worth keeping. There's nothing too interesting here. We don't need to cast spells anymore. We got the XP. I mean, this is so big. For again, we paid 1 mana. We paid 1 mana for 2 mana on separate turns for 8 spells. Oh, we don't get that one again. This looks like it's gonna be. They have a lot of, basically they have a lot of buffs, so they are able to trade 1 for 1 with a lot of our characters. That's a nice hit for us. That means we'll win the fight. So they were able to trade 1 for 1 with a lot of things. So I don't know how many slay triggers we got, but we get the extra gold off the front line. So we got 3 bonus. I think we're going to buy this because we're greedy. We don't have enough good characters for this to work. This does buff her. We could just buy it and buff her. She is also a princess. He's a 5/6, which is nice. Just bump one of our billy goats. I think that's sort of worth it at this point. None of these are worth it. Yeah, this doesn't even double anything. Yeah, I think we're just going something like this. Make him a 5/9. Oh, he's a good character. Oh, that's actually even better. He's a good character, so we can put him up here, get the value from here. Hopefully she'll get... I don't think we've gotten the first attack in the last few rounds. Winning this round would be huge. Getting double value off this is huge. Obviously, so 1 XP plus 3 health is valued at 4. Getting 1 XP for 5 is obviously not good. Getting 2 XP for 5 is very good, and we'd hit level 5 first. Because I think everyone else is probably still at 4. Or 3 even. We actually hit the extra XP, so we got a little ramp. So hopefully we can do this, and it looks like we have a pretty good set of matchup. This is gonna survive, but then we get the kill off this. I mean, that's not good, but that's only a 1/1 spawn. That's a good hit for us. Yeah, we'll win this. Nice. Yes, so getting this is so huge for us. And I think we got a couple slays. Yeah, 4. I mean, that's a lot. This double slays, we're definitely getting this. I don't know if this is worth getting. Just put him up front. Yeah, because it's a... Oh, and this is another prince. Yeah, we're gonna sell down and get these princes, I think. 1, 2... Then we'll sell her because we're gonna buy. So we're gonna buy this prince. We're gonna put him up front. Actually, we want him to have double slay, so we'll do this. We'll put him here, buffing his health. I mean, obviously, in an ideal world, we'd be able to get this as well, but that's not the world we live in. So if we're able to get this double slay, so if I mean, our whole front line will be princes and princesses, royalty, I guess in general. This will buff this. If we can get this to trigger, we have double slay, so this goes up pretty quickly. This also gives attack, so as long as the attack or health gets to 25. So every time it slays, if this is still alive, it will get +6 attack. Then it gets +6 +4 because of the doubling. So we just need to do it twice. And every time we get a slay, we get gold, and this triggers them twice, I think, unless it just doubles the effect. I'm not 100% sure on how everything works, although it looks like we might... Oh, wow. That was not... Wow, we are getting bad hits here. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we're in trouble this fight. Just not great luck for us. Gonna lose. That's what happens sometimes. We took 5 damage, and we didn't get all the procs we were hoping for. I really counted my chickens there. We've only got 2 procs, not too bad. Anything worth buying? This is a good character. It doesn't really fit with what we're buying so far. I'm just gonna buff all our people. They're pretty strong. This might be worthwhile to give them extra slays, but I don't know. I'm sort of looking for things that might triple. Or cast something. This would be a nice slay, but we're already so close to 6 that. So I think I'm gonna sell this and buy this. It just lets us save 1 extra gold. We could get something like this. This is, you know, it would be pretty big, but it's a very much a mid-game card, and it makes you really weak. Say, like, if you get your backline sniped, then it just seems really silly. I mean, so one of the tensions in this game is always, like, the characters who have Slay, you want to put in front, so they attack. But you also, if you put them in front, they can only get 1 support buff. And by putting them here, we get 2 support buffs, but not be in front. It actually might be better to put this character here, where it's still 15 health, but it's more likely to get an attack off, which maybe helps it survive. I don't know if that's right, but some things have attack abilities. And that was a good hit. And we got the Slay. That's a nice hit right there. All the way up to 20. Yeah, it looked like it triggered twice. I'm not 100% on that. We got another Slay trigger. Another Slay. We're going to have a ton of gold. Just a ton of gold. Right, yeah, 18. Wow. So we're going to buy all of these. Doubling this is fantastic. I don't think we care about this too much. Hopefully we'll be getting level 6s soon, so we'll grab that. Since we don't have a lot of gold left, I think I'm going to take the roll. We'd like to be able to triple something, and we're not going to be able to do that if we don't have enough. I'm not going to sell anything here. At this point, the 3 attack isn't that great. It might be better to double each of these slays, and then maybe like this. Oh, we're against, so this gives double slay to everybody. We're against a ghost. Because we're against a ghost, I think we want to maximize our long-term value. I wonder if it's better to do this. This will give this a little more health. If this triggers, it gets 6. Now we want it, unfortunately we need it to get this much. Because now if it triggers, it will trigger it will upgrade. So we're going to do that. Hopefully it gets the trigger. Doesn't survive. I feel like I overvalue the prince there. I go it all the time. Yeah, we got the 26, got the upgrade. There we go. Perfect. It will be buffed by this. I'm very happy with our comp at this point. Getting the double. We're going to have a ton of gold again. Our characters are getting really big. I mean, we have a, 15 health Cinderella. Characters with Slay attack twice. Our entire front line has Slay because of this ability. So buying this gives us a chance at a 2. I don't think we actually have a 2 that's very good. I don't think we want to do that. I sort of want to give this thing health, but I actually don't know if that's a good idea. At this point, I'm going to do it just because I don't have an end to that sentence. 6 drop. Definitely interested in 6 drops. Not regardless of what they do, but it's not going to be super important to us what they do. We could buy another one of these. They want us to buy these. So we buy this. Right now we have 4 gold worth. When you upgrade it, it sells for. So we could spend 2 gold. This would basically stay the same, but we get 2 gold off the thing, and maybe we can replace something. I really don't think we want to replace anything though. So I think we're just here. We'll see what happens. This is so big now. And it gets bigger. I think maybe we do this because this gives it more health here, right? Yeah, and it gives it a better chance to survive. 3 of these things are getting buffed 4/4 every turn. That's very significant. Nicest survives damage. We get the double trigger. That will get big. Although, why is this huge? Wow! Oh, wow! Just got hit by a giant thing. We might be in trouble this round. These are fairly large dwarfs. Yeah, look at these things. Why is this? Oh, this gets plus 10 attack over here. Okay, I was confused. Yeah, we're actually gonna take some damage here. I mean, this person. Oh, because it gets plus 20 because it's doubled. Okay. Yeah, so we took, wow, it took 12 damage. We still have 24. Wow, that's the only thing this game wants to triple. I mean, if we were going dwarfs or just even had any sort of out for dwarfs, these are all. I feel like Court Wizard might be good here. Oh, we didn't even put this in play last turn. No, we should have done that. Okay, this is a prince. We're definitely getting this in play. I think to do that, we sell this. Are we off of this? We might be off this. It's quite possible we should have been off this a long time ago. It's really unclear. It's probably not really unclear. It might have been clear to everybody else but me. Create a good copy of an I sort of want to do this and put a second one in. Makes them a little smaller, but I guess we don't need her up front anymore, right? We can put someone else up front. If they get the slays, they get. And if we get these upgraded, oh, I wasted 4 gold. I get distracted with all my nonsense. Fortunately, this is going to hit something in the back. Luckily, we happen to have a giant thing in the back. Unfortunately, Medusa's going to turn one of our characters into. Oh wow, we get extra slay. These all have. Oh, I forgot that our entire front row has double triggers. This is fantastic. Unfortunately, this takes enough that it's going to die to the cat, so I only get 1 attack off of it. But yeah, this getting 2 attacks is just so good. Finally, we can use that. This might be worthwhile instead of the spell. The spell is very good, but giving an entire front row a bonus. Also very good. I think we need to sell it. We're just going to sell these off just so we have a little bit of room in case we need to suddenly buy something. I'm going to put this on the one that's most likely to trigger. I think we're just going to buy this because it's a 6. I think we're at the point where randomly buying 6s is sort of where we're at. We're playing the first place person again who did 12 to us last time. We're going to pause right here, try to get the second one of these. I'm going to put this in here. I think since these all grow from Slay, it might be bigger to put that in. I don't know. I wasn't quick enough making that decision. It might have been better to put the... So if we get the first attack, we're going to grow here. Grow again. Yeah, I mean that's really good for us. He's going to get 2 attacks off, which means he'll trigger. Yeah, oh well, we won this fight convincingly. Wow, and that's the best attack force. And oh, it only did 8 damage. So we get the double. So this is almost ready to go. Huh. I mean, double our support bonuses with the other things is nice. Double the attack is really good since they have Slay. Yeah, we don't have that many supports. I think we're off of this. Although we've used it. It's been so good for us. Wow, we have 36 gold. That's really something. So we really need to just power roll here. This might be really good. Might want to grab that. I don't know. Oh, I should have got the pig. I definitely should have got the pig. I see another pig. We want to grab that. Oh, we definitely want the... Oh. I'm the only person who can't figure out how to buy things. Second one. Buy the pig. There we go. This gives us a decent chance to win fights. I should probably put one of the Yomo dogs in. We'll see how this fight goes. Look, I mean, it's gonna be an RNG heavy fight, right? Like, they just got the first attack and the kill. If we attack the apple bombs, that's not great for us. Polymorphing that is just, so savage for us. Luckily that will trigger, and then we have some ranged attack. Hopefully they don't hit our second range, so yeah, okay, so we'll win this fight. And I think we'll get the kill on them. Yeah, because we left our 2 alive. So we're going to be top 3. Maybe one of these 2 got knocked out, so we might be top 2. Yeah, okay, so not top 2. We're not getting infinity gold anymore. Okay, we're going to buy that. Oh, maybe I should have paused there. I think with 2 gold left, we're going to pause here. So what is this? This is a 54. I mean, this has such a good slay ability, and the slays trigger 3 times. So if this is big enough to kill anything, what is the health? So that has a little more health here. I wonder if this is better. Probably not. This is big and gets bigger. So my hope is that this just hits and grows. It triggers our slays attack twice and triggers 3 times. So it depends if the 21 health is enough to survive. If it's not, we'll look fairly stupid here. No, it's not. Wow. So that turned out to probably be a bad decision by us. Luckily these have slay and will take out. Oh no, because they died there. Wow. Yeah, this is not a great fight for us then. It's gonna come down to how well our ranged attacks work out. That's a good hit for us. Yeah, no, we're gonna lose this fight. Not badly, but not the margins we were looking for. Obviously we wanted to win the fight. This wouldn't be bad. I'm not sure if we can really get anything better in at this point. We know this isn't big enough. What does that mean for us? Does that mean we just put in more ranged? Yeah, I think it does, right? We put that up front and then we put in this. Put this front and just try to get all these attack twice. This one's the only one that might survive. So we try to get this to kill 2 things. We try to get this to drain things enough that maybe these should both get buffed. And maybe they can take out the remaining characters. But basically our entire front row just trades once, but they have that respawn. Yeah, this might be just a second place game. Did they got rid of most of their board, it looks like? Am I missing something? Do they just triple a bunch of things and then give up? Huh. I think we might have got a win here. In sort of a weird last match because this person was beating us. But we'll take it. So first game with Sad Dracula, we got some really good combos with our treasures. We got the one that gives us the gold, and then we got the Baba Yaga that triggers everything twice, and then we got the your slays attack twice. Our whole front row is slay. So that's sort of the interesting part about Sad Dracula. It's not so much the attack, it's that it gives all of them slay, which combos with treasures and other cards that have slay triggers. Like I don't know the name of it, but it's like a 3 mana 1/1 evil monster character. It looks sort of like a ranger, like an elf type of thing. And whenever a creature with activates a slay ability, it gets +1/+1. But if your whole front row is slay, it's a lot better. And you don't have the thing about slay characters is they're usually pretty small. Like the cat is a 1/1, the frog is a 1/1, the adventurer is a 1/1. There's some bigger ones, but a lot of them tend towards the small side because the idea is that you have to do a little work for them to activate those abilities. So if you can just put anything and it has slay, then you can play with a larger set of characters, but combo with the things that trigger off slay, and you sort of get a different. You sort of are able to play a broader range of slay comp, so it becomes interesting in that way. So good game. Glad to get another win. Pretty lucky there at the end, but either way, we were on pace for a second place, and we still could have won this one. I think we would sort of a coin flippy thing. It was probably in their favor, but the round before went just slightly out of our favor, and we had a different comp slightly. Might have made some comp mistakes near the end. I wasn't sure how long to hold on to the princes and that sort of thing, but yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching.